So just talk to God and do what I got to do. That alcohol was running my life, and I figured out, I asked God, and He got me away from it. So I don't think about it. Uh, don't even think about it anymore.
So let's go back a little further. And thank you for letting us know that. The majority of these crimes, do you agree and acknowledge that you have a criminal history at least dating back to 2003?
Probably, yes.
Not 2003, but 1983.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And you're just mentioning alcohol. Are you telling us that alcohol played a large part?
Alcohol was playing the most valuable part of my life. It took me down through it. It ruined my life. I mean, I knew I had to do something about it, and me getting off of it and staying away from it.
Hold off on letting us know how you stopped drinking. But when you were drinking, how often were you drinking?
I was drinking at least, I get off of work and I drink at least a pint or two a day, just about every day.
Pint or two of beer or?
Probably vodka or something like that.
So something hard.
Something hard.
Now, this criminal history that's on the pre-sentence report, that shows that in 2015, you stopped committing crimes, at least until this recent string of arrests. What happened there?
That I couldn't tell you, really, to be honest with you.
Did you straighten up for?
I try to be straight in my life out.
Were you still drinking?
I think I was on the verge of quitting at that time, or maybe I did try to quit at that time, but I didn't succeed to do it.
Okay.
But, this last time, I mean, like, I was just getting in too much trouble and stuff, and alcohol, I think it's playing the biggest part of my life of, getting in this and getting in arguments, and I figured I got to do something. I turned to God, so I'm like, help me out. I mean, I need help. So after that, I'm doing good. I mean, they tell me to go to AA meetings. I went to AA meetings. AA meetings didn't do nothing, just make me want to drink. I'm like, no, that don't sound right. So as long as I stay away from people.
So you seem very intent on telling us about your version of how you got to sobriety. So let's just go there, and then if there's anything else we need to uncover, we can do that. Did you decide that you wanted to get sober after your last arrest?
Yes.
All right. And please tell the court what that arrest was for, if you remember. Was that a DUI fourth?
I think the DUI, the last DUI, yes.
Okay. And you already had two other pending charges during that time.
I did.
Am I right?
I did.
All right. And your bond was not revoked during that time?
No, sir.
All right. So you're telling us it was after that arrest you decided to get sober. So was that March of 2024?
It was.
Okay. And did part of your desire to become sober have anything to do with you wanting to get back with your ex-wife?
A little bit of that too.
Okay.
Yes.
Did she put any conditions on you?
No, she did not.
No. Did
She told me I need to change my ways, stop drinking and all that. And just for her, I'm good with it. I ain't got no problem with it.
Was she ever coming by and inspecting your house to see if you were drinking?
He's been there a time or two, yes.
Right.
Yes.
Was she trying to catch you to see if you were drinking?
Obviously, probably so, but
Did she ever catch you?
She took my word. A lot of it, she took my word for it. But I quit drinking. I mean, I just had enough of it. Period. I would get off of work and I would go past the liquor store. I wouldn't even look over toward the liquor store. I'd just keep on going and ask God, just keep me away from this crap.
So what changed? Why did you?
So I had to do change for a lot of it. I had to change for myself.
Okay.
I had to change that. I had to change for my family. I'm getting too old to be stuck in, 61 years old, and it's my time to change my life.
So now you have about roughly 18 months sober?
Almost 17 months sober.
Okay.
Yes.
And have you noticed a change in how you feel?
I have. I get where I just, the only thing I do, I talk to God all the time, and I feel better about myself. I feel better. I think I'm doing, when I'm talking to my family or something, I mean, I feel like I've changed somehow or another. I don't feel that evil in me anymore. I try to stay away from that devil part.
So when you say that evil, do you feel like when you were drinking, you had a tendency?
I had the demon in me. I had the demon in me. Um,
Something I have to bring up. Part of your arrests were unlawful possession of a firearm as a convicted
yes,
felon.
yes,
And in one of those cases, you actually called the police to report a burglary,
I did.
and you told the police where the weapons were, that weapons that you did have.
Yeah, it was a gun. My son had. He had it in the corner of one of the bedrooms.
Do you understand that you are not allowed to possess a firearm?
I am. No more for me.
Any gun whatsoever?
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
The
Do you
one-
work?
The ones they did steal, they stole two antique pellet rifles with the stove.
Okay.
My grandfather gave me to me when I was a kid, so it meant a lot to me.
So there was a theft.
That was the thing. They got that, and they got my mortgage money also.
It just so also happened that you had some weapons that you shouldn't have had
Yes,
at all.
That's true.
Do you work for a living?
I do.
Tell the court what you do.
I'm a plumber.
How long you been a plumber?
About 10 years now.
Okay. Do you have employment opportunities if and when you are eventually released?
I am. I can get back to work as soon as possible.
Do you have the physical abilities to continue to work?
I think I can continue along. I mean, I don't have no choice, really.
Do you have any health conditions that you want the court to know about?
Well, I've got a bad heart. I was supposed to already had it operated on, but what it was, they put me a little monitor on my chest, and at that time, when I had the monitor on, I was supposed to wear it for 2 weeks and turn it back put it in a box. But before I got to the box, somebody stole my vehicle, and I didn't know where to send this monitor back to, number one, on that heart thing.
Okay.
So other than that,
What's your heart condition?
they said it was, I forget what it was.
Is it called
Exactly.
AFib?
That hearing had a little bit of everything. Judge David Wolfe presided over the sentencing of Eric Livoy Henderson, and while the courtroom could have been bogged down in technicalities, what unfolded was part confession, part life review, and part sober reflection. Now 61 testified about a criminal history stretching back to 1983, admitting that alcohol had been the driving force behind most of his mistakes. He described candidly how for years he drank a pint or two of hard liquor daily after work, how AA meetings never clicked for him, and how only in the wake of his latest DUI arrest in March 2024 did he truly decide to quit. He credited God and family with helping him stay sober for the past 17 months, and he spoke openly about wanting to change because, in his words, "I'm getting too old to be stuck in this life." His demeanor was respectful and sincere, less defensive than simply weary of the cycles he'd lived through. Judge Wolfe listened carefully but kept the questioning pointed. Henderson was reminded that under oath, he had to be clear about both past convictions and present responsibilities. That included acknowledging firearm charges, where he admitted that during a burglary, he'd told police about weapons in his house, even though as a felon, he wasn't supposed to have them at all. He accepted responsibility for that, calling the stolen pellet rifles a sentimental loss rather than an excuse. The judge also asked about his health, and Henderson explained he had a heart condition with a monitor once prescribed but never returned after his car was stolen along with the equipment. Despite these complications, he emphasized that he was a plumber of 10 years and wanted to get back to work. The attorneys were measured. Defense counsel underscored his sobriety and work ethic, while the prosecution mostly let his testimony speak for itself. The atmosphere was serious but not tense, more like a careful weighing of whether Henderson's words reflected a real change or just another chapter in a long history. What stood out most was his tone, humble, clear-eyed about past demons, and hopeful that the court might see the difference in him now. Judge Wolfe, pragmatic as always, gave him space to explain, but kept the guardrails in place, reminding him that good intentions don't erase legal obligations. It was less about fireworks and more about whether one man's story of redemption could align with the structure of the law. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one,